Finally, we got first and crazy leaks for part 1 of episode 76. But besides that, we finally learned the secret of this message that we have been puzzling over for a long time. But even that's not all, as it turns out that Defuk Boom will soon become a simp, and you'll know the character he's gonna simping.
What are you doing here?
We also have information about future episodes that may be coming out more often than usual. But besides that, you'll also find out what's going on in the Skibidi community, as it seems that the mafia that threw strikes is back in business. In general, the video will be important, so be sure to stay until the end. Hello friends, you're on the Dattebayo channel. Subscribe to the channel and press the like button under the video to speed up the release of the next video. And let's go. And we'll start with the bad news, as the Skibidi community, and especially Skibidi YouTubers, have been attacked. You may know, but recently Boom started leaving comments under some guys' videos, and these comments sound something like this. My agents have found out that you're part of the Content Farms Association, aka as Telegram Mafia, and have been brazenly stealing from me and Monster Up. Remove your channel now. And there were 2 channels that received such comments, and it's obvious that Boom wouldn't leave such comments if the guys were doing well. It seems that Boom has a team that detects such farmers. And maybe there are more channels like this, but we don't know about it yet. But if it was just that, because one of the Spanish Skibidi YouTubers is under attack, because he spoke out about one of these guys, and he started getting strikes on his old videos. And at the moment he has 2 strikes, and that's very bad news. I don't know what these guys are thinking, but they are trying to destroy our friendly community and hating on Boom. I don't know how we can help EBO75 with strikes, but what we can do is support him and support each other. Because you have to realize that any channel can be attacked at any moment, and we need to stick together and spread this information. I hope Mr. Boom will help this YouTuber to solve this issue because he has already experienced similar drama with the mafia and strikes. But everyone who speaks about this drama is risking their channel, but still we should be on the side of truth. And it is even possible that my channel will be attacked as well. So be sure to join my Discord, as there is always up-to-date information about Skibidi toilets and my channel. And hopefully EBO75 will solve all this shit soon. But let's get to the good news, because we got 4 leaks for the new episode. And the funny thing is that these leaks appeared in different places. 1 on Twitter, 2 on Merch Store, and the 3rd on Instagram. And it looks like the new episode will be out very soon, and later in the video we will try to find out when. But let's get to the first leak. Here we see a new Giga Chad with a huge gun. And honestly, I immediately remember that cameraman who fought with the scientist in episode 70. And I somehow think that it is him, because we did not see that he died in that episode. The bro got a new suit and a new gun and is ready to destroy his enemies. But the enemies are much stronger because these are astro toilets and not ordinary toilets. Also, we see that behind him everything is on fire, which may mean that he was able to even kill someone. And I think that the bro will become a special agent, as Plungerman was, as Boom mentioned in one of the interviews that there will be more special agents. But if this is the bro that fought against the scientist, then for me he became a special agent even then. And I am sure that he is special because we can compare him with Large Cameraman from episode 75. As you can see that this cameraman is in an ordinary suit and with an ordinary bazooka, although this Giga Chad is in a special suit and with a powerful gun, which confirms that he is not an ordinary soldier. And I hope he can handle a few astro toilets. And what's more interesting is that he has a strange thing on his arm, and it looks like a shield, because the same thing was on Titan Cameraman's hand in episode 64. And I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy that little soldiers have such things, because we used to think that little agents were always weak and died in 5 seconds. But when Plunger Man and Dark Speaker Man appeared, everything started to change. And when Daddy TV Man showed up and we saw him use his powers, I started to believe that the little agents would no longer be useless. And I'm sure that this cameraman with the shield will prove it in episode 76. But we're moving on to another leak since there are no other details or secrets. On this leak is one of the astro toilets, but as always, Boom uses 101% zoom, so we can't find out who exactly we're looking at here. But after rewatching episodes 74 and 75, I have 2 options who this dude is. In episode 74, there was only this toilet who wore a similar helmet, and the other option is that this is one of the toilets we saw at the beginning of episode 75. But honestly, knowing Boom, it could be any dude at all, so we'll have to wait until the episode comes out. But most likely this Astro will not be alone, because from what we saw, these guys stick together, and only the UFO toilet and the Astro commander could move alone. In short, we will see another Astro squad that will again destroy the city, but it's time to move on to the most important leak. And as you can guess, the most important leak with the freaking chair again, but it's in its peak form, or maybe it's a literally different chair, because if you compare it to the chair we saw in episode 74, it's a different chair. But I wouldn't be me if I didn't have theories about the chair. And I have 2 options as to why the chairs are different. Initially, if you look at the 2 leaks, you can see that the quality has improved several times. To be honest, here is a chair for $1, and here is a chair for $100. And perhaps the chair has changed as Boom decided to improve the quality, as well as here is a very cool lighting, which confirms the theory with the quality. But another theory is insane. But maybe this freaking chair is connected to the computer race. Because the chair leg is white, and usually computer monitors are also white. I know it sounds wild, and maybe I'm yapping, but think about the fact that we're discussing a goddamn chair, so anything is possible. The chair lore is starting to make me crazy, to be honest. Initially, when we saw the chair, we thought bro was just trolling us, but now he started to draw our attention to the chair too often. And I think the chair can change everything, as crazy as it sounds. So I think it's either connected to a new race or a secret agent. But besides this chair, you can also see a burning flying cameraman who is about to kiss the ground, and it's pretty funny. And it looks like the Astro toilets destroyed the building where the cameraman and maybe other cameramen were. And in general, I think this episode will be tough for the agents, and maybe we will see another alliance with the toilets as it was in episode 75. As Boom officially confirmed that there will be an alliance between them as he updated the old leak with the hidden message. And before we couldn't understand what was written there. But now we can clearly see the words. A common danger unites even the bitterest enemies. But although they will make an alliance, I think it is only temporary. And when the Astro arc ends, they will fight again. But it will be only if the Astro arc is not the last, because we do not know when the series will end and the Astro arc may be the last. But I personally think that the Astro arc will not be the last. And this will be confirmed if a new race will appear in the series. Because there is no point in introducing a new race if the series ends. So I assume that after the Astro arc will be the third and final arc where the toilets and agents finally decide everything. And only after that the series will end. But as always, this is just my guess. But we have one more good news, because recently Boom made a poll in his Discord about how it is better for him to do episodes, do them with parts, and accordingly they will come out faster, or do without parts, and this means that they will come out not so often. Well, of course, the audience decided that it is better episodes will come out more often, but divided into parts. Honestly, I have already forgotten the feeling when the episode comes out once every 5 or 7 days, since the episode's been coming out almost once a month lately. And if we go back to a once-a-week schedule, that would be amazing. But we still have the most important question. Why is Boom joining the Simp Squad?
Bruh.
Recently, one Mori animator asked Boom a question. Or rather, he forwarded another person's question. Which female character does Boom simp on? And to be honest, there was about a 1% chance that Boom would answer it. And I couldn't believe my eyes, but bro answered. She wasn't shown yet, though. And it's a big clue that we're about to get a hotter chick than Mommy, even though it's hard to imagine that there could be anyone prettier than Mommy. But if you think about it, it's likely to be a new female character in human form, since there's no way Boom's simping on robots. So there are other special agents besides Mommy, maybe even a whole squad of women. And it's going to be crazy. Anyway, time will tell. But what about the release of the new episode? People started to say that Boom's YouTube playlist was updated. And if the playlist was updated, it means that there is a new video. And many people assume that it is a new episode. But I have to disappoint you because the episode is not ready yet. Because in 99% of cases, Boom publishes the episode immediately when it is ready, and he does not wait for a certain time. But the leaks that we got in good quality, so I think that the episode will be released tomorrow or at most after tomorrow.